Hey guys, so as you all know from previous videos, I have been working on an application called Astrocopilot, which is basically a multi-tool that helps astrophotographers better plan their astrophotography sessions. And the real benefit of Astrocopilot is that because it's compact, meaning you can have all the tools together, there won't be a need for astrophotographers to search the whole internet in order to calculate something or find a valuable tutorial. And from the previous two videos I said that today I will be releasing the first version, so right now I will help you with the installation and show you some basics of how Astrocopilot works. So let's jump right into it. So to start with, I'm going to show you how to download the application. So go into astrocopilot.netlify.app and right here, as you can see, it says download Astrocopilot. There is a nice interface here showing you what it does, and there is a documentation. You can see the exact documentation in the repository I have on GitHub, and after you click download, it redirects you to my repository. And I also want to note that before downloading anything, first read the documentation and what I have written here for the first version, and after you have done that, you will download the Astrocopilot a zip file, this one right here, and after you have done it and extracted it, you will get executable, this one right here. Let me bring it up in the middle, and after you double click it, it opens up a terminal, and yeah, of course you have to wait a few seconds for it to load. And here it starts with welcoming you, and it gives you 4 ways that can help you. For example, it has calculators. So if you want to choose the calculators option, you type exactly the word you see here. If you make any typo, it won't count. For example, if I write something like calculate, or I don't know, something like that, it says invalid option. So you have to type it correctly, and note that it's not case sensitive. So if I type, for example, calculators, it will work. And right now we have 5 calculators. I will show you the most important out of all, and that is the FOV calculator. So you have the option to either choose from a preset, like some cameras. I have a database of cameras that you can choose from, or manually add the information. The information that you need is a sensor width and height. So I will type presets, and it shows me the cameras that it has available right now as presets. And I will choose Nikon Z7, for example, Nikon Z7, and it automatically adds the sensor width and height, so you only have to input the focal length, let's say 500, and you get those numbers: vertical, horizontal and diagonal FOV. With that out of the way, aside from calculators, we have resources. Resources are basically links to tutorials. So if you have questions for star trackers, for example, let's type star trackers. You can choose, right now we have 5 star trackers. I will choose the star adventurer, and here I have the title and the link for the video. There are, for example, for each star tracker, for each option here, subcategory, I mostly have 2 videos for each one, but for the Star Adventurer now I have 3. And after the resources we have camera info. Basically you can navigate through the camera database and find information for your camera. So we type camera info. Now you type cameras, and you are prompted again with all the cameras available. So again, let's say I want to see the information for Nikon Z7, and right here it shows brand, name, camera type, and etc. Information you will need for the calculations. And the most important feature of all, and the one I'm most excited about, is the target recommendation. So what it does is, again, you can choose a preset or manually add the information. It's basically the same with the FOV calculator, but now it recommends you some targets you can choose from, you can shoot, that are well suited for your focal length and camera. So let's type presets again. Presets. I will choose now the Sony A6000, and I will input like a focal length of 400, and it prints me like, I don't know, 10 to 15 targets. And it says, for example, M31, which is Andromeda Galaxy, is an excellent target for you, and it occupies roughly 78% of your frame. So you know basically how much of your frame the target will take place, will occupy. So if a target occupies less than 30% and more than 100%, it won't be shown here, because if it's smaller than 30% you will hardly see it, and most of the times it will look like a star, and if it's over 100% it won't fit all into the frame. So we also have the option to add manually the information. You put the focal length, let's say again 400. For my camera, I have a Canon EOS 2000D. It's 22.4 and 14:9.9, and again it recommends me some targets. So for the first version, that's all. In the near future, I hope I will add more targets, more cameras. I will expand basically the databases. I will add more options, and for example I hope to add an AI chat interface, so you can chat with an AI assistant, so he can recommend you targets or help you with the setup of your gear or anything. And also, because right now it's terminal based, I want to make a nice interface and have it there, displayed there, because right now it's really, I don't know, lame. It's pretty boring, but that's what you get for a first version. If you have any recommendation, any question, anything, you can DM me on Instagram or write a comment, and I will respond as soon as possible. And also, before I end, sorry for my voice today, but I'm kind of sick, so that's why it sounds like that. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you download the application. Clear skies everyone, and bye.